Traveler, Paimon. I suppose your story is ready.
Yep. How about you?
No need. I am also ready to tell.
Paimon calls dibs. Paimon!
Please, go ahead.
Okay, here goes. Once upon a time, there was an evil researcher who went into the mountains and did a crazy experiment on whopper flowers. To whoever spoke to them, they would ask some questions such as, if the bypasser got the wrong answer, the last sound they'd make would...
Ooh, truly frightening.
What the... You two aren't scared at all! Don't go nitpicking, okay? If you didn't like the story, go write your own!
In other words, the whopper flowers would ambush and then completely replace their victims.
And then what? Go back to where the person lives? Enter their home? Eat their whole family? Paimon made up this story, but
It's a good story. Oh, may I write it down? I may bring it up.
what for? Just to scare people with?
Yes.
You've got a real mean streak, Albedo.
Mine is a little longer than yours. A great alchemist once created Subject 1. Subject 1 was her proudest achievement, and successfully blended into human society. However, unbeknownst to Subject 1, the alchemist had tried the same experiment many times before he had come into being. Subject 2 was one such failed experiment. He was swallowed by a great dragon that came to rest upon a snow-swept mountain. He saw all kinds of people on the mountain, including Subject 1, who had somehow, never in Subject 2's wildest imagination had he thought it possible for experimental life forms such as they to deceive everyone so successfully. This was what Subject 2 wanted. Now, all that Subject 2 desired.
This is giving...
Subject 2 began to unfold his plan. He stole Subject 1's books and notes, and studied all that Subject 1 had learned from the alchemist. He changed his face into an exact replica of Subject 1's face. Then, he found a plant with mimicry capabilities. And so, not only did Subject 2 transform his own appearance to perfectly match that of Subject 1,
What?
but Subject 2 wanted to become a perfected human. So, he erased a mark on both his and Subject 3's necks. For these marks were in my view, it was probably a subconscious act. He so desperately craved to become a perfect human being that he forgot something. Subject 2's plan was meticulously crafted. Subject 3 would draw Subject 1's attention. After Subject 1 disposed of Subject 3, the next moment that Subject 1 was alone, Subject 2 would make his move. He would secretly replace the Subject 1 of everyone's memories and inherit his identity, residence. People would have no idea that the individual they knew.
This is way too scary.
But just before Subject 2 could carry out his plan, a unique stranger entered the mix. Subject 2 tried to make contact with this What's wrong?
What happened then? What happened?
He became a new stage in Subject 2's plan. One more person that Subject 2 had. It's as if there were 3 identical roses in a garden. Only one of the 3 was a fine specimen, while the other... In all the world, only the gardener who tended to them could tell which was the good specimen. People do not like poisonous plants. Only a perfect rose can fetch a high price. If the inferior specimens wanted to conceal the fact of... This is exactly what Subject 2 was thinking. So, he hid in the shadows and waited.
That was intense! So what happened after that?
Fortunately, it is just a story. And even in this story, Subject 2 did not succeed. Monsters mutated with Durin's power and blood are also creatures of Rhine Daughter, just like me. You must beware of all. I'm glad to hear that. It's okay. I know what I... The only thing is that sometimes, when as beings who set foot in this world, how arrogant are we in desiring to control our... Is creation an arrogant act, traveler? If not, why do we call the ones that created us and control us? If it is, then what qualifies us to call ourselves creators? How far must we take our reverence and respect? And what purpose does it serve? Nothing special. Whenever I think about it, I feel it.
Poor Albie. Hello? Hey, is that Am?
Thought we might find you here.
We're here to deliver a message from Cyrus. There's gonna be a big event down at the base camp, and they want—
Winter camp is nearing its end. Apparently, even provisional instructors—
Looks like we need to go, Albedo.
Then I won't keep you. I have some things to attend to here.
Don't worry about it. There have been no issues getting up and down the mountain recently.
Is everyone ready? Let's not keep them—
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Huh? Who is this guy?
Allow me to introduce Yozerf. He's
Dad, this is that traveler I was telling you about. The traveler's helped me out loads in the past, and this time—
Joel has told me everything about you.
Wow! Wait a second. Why is Cyrus discreetly wiping tears of...
Pallid is the hero of the hour this time. Go on, Pallid. Tell us what happened.
Okay. The weather was fine on that fateful day, and I had a feeling that Lady Luck was smiling down on me. So I trusted my gut and set off to explore somewhere new, somewhere dangerous, because we're—
Why does this sound so hard to believe?
But I had only been away from the group for a short while when I fell down a slope and just started—
Uh-oh. Did my bad luck rub off on him when we ran into each other on the mountain?
The place I fell to was somewhere I didn't recognize, and I'd sustained a few injuries. I remember thinking to myself, this is the worst luck I've ever— Then I met Yozerf. He'd heard the sound of me falling and came out to see what was going on.
Huh?
Wow! So it was completely...
I thought he must have been someone from the Adventurers Guild here for the event, but after a few words of conversation, it was clear that he was having memory problems. He didn't even know his own— The temperature was freezing, and there was no time to deal with all that there and then, so I convinced him to come back to the— We got back to the camp, ran into Joel, and the moment he saw him, he froze for a second, with this completely stunned expression on it.
My memory has still not fully recovered, but Joel and his mother, they are the only ones that I will—
Daddy.
Daddy's right here, Joel.
Yozerf, don't you remember anything? The poor princess? Feeding the foxes?
I'm sorry. I have no recollection. I woke up and found myself covered in blood. My things were gone, and there was nothing to I crawled into a cave and settled in for a slow recovery. After my legs and feet were a little better,
Dad, I was so—
I'm all right now, Joel. Oh, don't cry.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
You know what, though? I definitely think my luck got worse after running into Benin on that mountain.
I knew it.
No, I just meant if it weren't for you, there's no way I ever would have run into Yozer. Besides, we got back safely, didn't we? So don't blame yourself. Maybe sometimes miracles can only happen.
Palette. When did you become such a smooth talker?
Huh? Am I? I was just...
Oh, yeah. I want to say thank you to the Traveler, Uncle Cyrus, Auntie Eula, and Auntie Amber. You all helped look after me, and but I guess I can't take the snowman with me, or it'll melt when...
Oh, I can help with that. One moment.
Huh?
Here, take this. It's powdered rime. Just add it to your snowman.
Wow! Really? Dad, I have an unmeltable snowman now!
How can I ever repay you all? Thank you all. Thank you from the bottom of...
Dad, I want to go move the snowman.
Okay. I'll be leaving with Joel now.
Very well, very well. It's time for Pallet and I to have another discussion concerning his breaches of adventurer.
Huh? But Cyrus,
See you guys!
Oh, I made this for you and Amber. Think of it as a win.
Aw, are you sure? This must be really...
Come on now, just take it. No need to make such...
Wow! Now our snowman won't melt either! Great!
You're welcome. Just keep it. That's all I... Amber and I have some business to attend to now. See...
See you! Everyone's gone! Oh! You know what? We've been on Dragon's Spine all this time, and somehow Paimon still forgot to ask Obed. Maybe we should try Timaeus again. He does seem...
Traveler and Paimon, what can I do for you? Wait a minute. You've got that mischievous look on...
Timaeus, will you help us?
Well, if the Traveler isn't really interested, then, yeah, maybe I'll give this one a pass.
No, but Paimon-san said
In the time it would take me to research something like that, I could
New research project, Timaeus? We meet again.
Oh, Albedo, thank goodness. So the situation is, Paimon wants...
Majorly important, that's what it is. If you can manage to invent this, we'll never have to worry about...
That's impossible.
Turning fruit into juice is not hard, but keeping it fresh is more difficult. But if you simply want to keep... Right, Traveler?
What about his neck?
What's wrong? Is there something on my neck? From the look on your face, it's as if you thought I just played a
Albedo, you were saying, how do you stop fruit from going...
Well, one way would be to bury your fruit on Dragonspine, where the snow never melts all year round.
But then Paimon won't be able to eat
You could always live on Dragonspine.
No, too cold for.
Or you can give the fruit to me, and I would take it to But since you don't like the cold, you'd have to. This is where you come in, traveler.
Suddenly sounds a lot more feasible with other people doing all the work.
Fruit buried on Dragonspine will stay fresh for much longer. However, it is also possible that the fruit will. Who knows? Maybe the next time you visit, it will have grown into an orchard.
No way! Then Paimon will have to be a gardener! That's not.
Oh? Well, I don't think being a gardener is so bad.
Albedo! Stop trying to get your hands on Paimon's super sweet Sensitias! Of course it bothers Paimon! They are the rarest, super duper sweetest Sensitias ever!
Okay, but they're just Sensitias. I think you're only so attached to them when someone's pockets are full and their spirit is fulfilled. They don't.
Really?
The neighboring nation of Nieve has the most prosperous.
Would you care to... If you ever have...